What's going on YouTube? My name is TurtleMonk and today we're going to be talking more ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, and why I think ZZZ might be better than Genshin Impact. As always, if you want to see more ZZZ and or Genshin Impact content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. The first thing I want to do is start off on this article that I found recently that I found super interesting. miHoYo's new epic will feature 3D roguelike gameplay. A 3D roguelike gameplay, think about that. There hasn't been really a 3D roguelike game on the top compared to their 2D counterparts. Binding of Isaac, Hades, Don't Starve. If ZZZ does really well, then it's gonna be the first of its kind to do really well on the roguelike genre in terms of 3D gameplay, which I think is very possible on miHoYo versus Party. miHoYo has not yet revealed whether ZZZ is a gacha tile, but it seems likely. Yeah, honestly, they have not made a title that's not gacha. Feel free to comment down below about Honkai Star Rail, if Honkai Star Rail is a gacha game as well, because that's something I don't know. But I know that Honkai Impact is a gacha game, Genshin Impact is a gacha game. If ZZZ becomes a gacha game, it would definitely grab a lot of people. If it doesn't become a gacha game, I think the game would still do really well. If it's gonna be a free-to-play game, there's gotta be like skins or weapons. But honestly, I feel like with the team showing and all the characters showing, it's really hard to doubt that it's not gonna be a gacha game. But who knows? We have to wait and see. Now, why I think ZZZ might be better than Genshin Impact is, one, I feel like it's gonna have very heavy, crazy looking action combat, kind of like similar to Honkai Impact. Because when we think of a roguelike system genre, it's semi-dungeon crawly. You go to each room and destroy a bunch of bosses until you find the boss room. And in these rooms, you would either find power-ups or ammo or tools to make your character stronger as you keep moving along forward, basically. AKA like Binding of Isaac. Or if you ever played Genshin Impact 2.2, they had the Labyrinth. And the Labyrinth event was probably one of the best events ever and should have been permanent. But alas, it was just an event. And I feel like for some reason, that event kind of led to this, where we are today for ZZZ. Maybe they were using that as a test phase for a new game rather than investing more into Genshin Impact per se. So definitely ZZZ will appeal more to people who wants replayability and also more action-based combat. And in terms of replayability in Genshin Impact, the thing that kind of has a repeat system is only Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact. It doesn't really appeal to all types of players who play Genshin Impact. It definitely only appeals to the players who wants more of a challenge, which I think is going to be very appealing for people who want to transition over to ZZZ. There are people who are artifact farming, grinding, trying to mid-max, trying to get the best stats possible and whatnot. You're pretty much already one-shotting every single thing in the game. The only place that can really push and test your limits for those types of players is just Spiral Abyss. And even then, whoever whales can pretty much dominate in Spiral Abyss. But for those who are free to play or anything like that, it does take them a little bit, but with the right amount of knowledge and skill and a little bit of luck for artifacts or weapons and whatnot, they can do really well. But the issue is that it's just only one mode. That's where Genshin Impact kind of falters on. While in ZZZ, it's the whole entire play base that miHoYo might or might not deliver. The second thing that I'm interested in, this might be a team-based kind of game as well. And the reason why I say this is because in the trailers, you would see each characters in each team. It can go a couple of ways. You can have one character be the main character, and you just solo that one character while you destroy stuff in the room. Kind of like while in Binding of Isaac, where you have a whole bunch of different types of characters that you can play from and have their own unique abilities. Or they can do a switching combat style, kind of like in Genshin Impact, maybe have combination attacks in that sort of way as well. And the third possibility of what might happen is that you have a main character and you would have the other two sub-characters to call in assists, kind of like in Marvel vs. Capcom. And when you think about it, the roguelike genre is still an untapped market in terms of the 3D counterpart for that genre. The 2D counterpart is just destroying the market in that genre. But for the 3D, this is still untapped potential, and ZZZ can overrun it and just be the #1 game. It's a very high possibility. But then again, that's just my speculation. We don't know. Maybe the game might be ass. It's gonna be a high risk, high reward to see this game flourish. But yeah, Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a lot from my predictions and interpretations, what I think this game might become, and I'm excited to play the game. And if you guys are looking to sign up for the beta, it is ready on their website, and I hope to see you guys in the beta as well. I will be playing on twitch.tv/turtlemonk if I get the beta. So feel free to follow me on there, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.